Okay, you ready? And action. First of all, back in the days when you say that word to me, it's a whole nother world because we didn't even have computers yet. I started second generation B-Boy, so when the internet did come into play, and it started becoming a part of culture in a sense, or just a part of our world. I've always said that the internet can build or destroy. So it depends on who's putting what up. I think visually, it's a good thing for people to see what's happening around the world, to stay in touch with what's happening with the evolution of this dance. Once again, this is an evolved dance that will continue to evolve. Take in mind what I just said. I'm a B-Boy, I represent Tradition Foundation, but this is an evolved dance. It's not like back in '78. Anyway, I think it's good in a sense, but also it can be bad because some people are so inspired that they start looking exactly like the video clip, which is not too healthy. I try to, always relate to the fact that, the essence of what this is about is that moment when you want to rock, when you want to break. It's about that moment. It doesn't have anything to do with anything other than music. The music should pull you out. Like tonight I want to dance, but if the music doesn't pull me out, I'm not going to. I try to, and the reason I do that is because when you really feel like doing it, it looks good. Like yo, break, judge soul, all that stuff to me is kind of premeditated. I like to feel it, man. It's just like, I want to rock, I want to get down to rock my skills, you know what I'm saying? And I think it's just to get down, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it could be a little showing off, but it's not to really impress anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's to rock, it's to just show my skills, you know what I'm saying? I think that's basically it. Well, the bite is pretty direct. You can tell the bite. You can see it. Everybody has been inspired from the beginning. I don't believe in biting, and I don't believe in everybody bites. That to me is it's definitely not from my era. Biting was very personal. You didn't take anybody's move. And if you were inspired by it, you found a way to flip it, to where it can become something that you get recognized for. Yes, we could see the evolution of what something was, but taking someone's move directly as a bite, and that's not fair, you know what I'm saying? It's against the law in B-Boy culture. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. So, but like I said, inspiration is a big deal, man. There's kids now that come into the game and inspired by people they watch. There's people that were in the game a long time ago, and it's the same thing. Whoever's there has to see the good guys and girls, and there has to be people that are watching them to get better. And of course, anybody that has done this dance in the last 30 years, 35 years, has seen somebody got and became motivated, inspired, and maybe even tried to look like that dancer. But at the end of the day, the longer you train, you start developing. You develop as a dancer and a B-Boy, physically, mentally, but at the same time, you start falling into what you present. You know what I'm saying? You can't hold back your personal creativity. You can imitate people, but at some point, you want this music to pull everything out of you to really start dancing the way you dance. You know what I'm saying? So you can be, not just like everybody else. To me, B-Boying is a dance. It's an art form. It's a form of expression, and it's based upon music. Sport doesn't use music, so it can be considered a dance, a sport, because it's competitive, and that's all good. I have my opinion, and I come from where I was 12 years old when I started this, so I can't, I've seen sports since I was 12. Nothing compares. This is something that we have already. It's our sport, but it's not called a sport. It's called B-Boy. It's a dance. So, that's my take on it. I think it can and will be most likely if somebody wants to put enough money up, some corporation calling the sport, and there's nothing I can do about it, but I still have my opinion. I love this art form, and I think that it can get lost with the athletic aspect of doing this. We already see a lot of tricks, and even though they're part of the dance, a lot more can get lost if we start looking at it athletically and sport-wise. So everybody comes, it's about being super strong and fast, and a lot of the aesthetics and simple things that the dance has can get lost, and that's when we lose our art. So there's world championships in whatever it's called, the dance sport, and we can still see the flavor and the style and the personal character and the rhythm, and originality, and it's cool, but that has yet to be seen. So we'll hope, that if it does, I'm a supporter of this dance. You know, people have given this dance a lot of chances around the world and events. So I mean, it's a chance for the dance to be seen. Some events I don't like and some things I don't like, but as long as people keep continue to see it and show interest, there may be some young kid out there that says, I want to try that, and that's what it's all about. I mean, you know, you gotta be yourself, man. I mean, like, first of all, that's like, it's hard to say that when you start to somebody. Because you grow and, I mean, if you're young and you're into it, that's the best advice because, you know, you wanna be yourself in your rawest form and just, you wanna be completely you, and it takes time, but, you know, that's my best advice. I mean, of course we can just throw across the board, yeah, practice, you know, break on the break. We could say a lot of the things that deal directly, but you know, at the end of the day, you have to be yourself. This is when you really experience the true benefit of this dance, when you can really rock it your way and get respect from your peer and just have a nice time and have fun. And, you know, I mean, that's what it's all about. It felt good, man, coming up, doing well, and having my boys and, you know, people just say, yo, that was dope. You know, these are the things, man, that help a lot when you're a young person coming up. You know what I'm saying? They help you keep going, and they make you competitive, and they make you want to keep on going. And, you know, so yeah, just try to be yourself no matter how things get and where you go on your path. The longer you stay in this, man, you gotta allow yourself to come out. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up. Because if you fake it and you try to be somebody else, it's gonna come out at some point. You know, if I grew up with you and I see you 5 years later acting like someone else, I'll be like, yo, man, stop fronting. That's not you, man. I know you. You know, so we all have that.
Right.
You know, I tried to look like dudes when I was a kid, but ultimately over the years, I'm still semi-evolving as a dancer because I dance a lot more than I used to. I mean, I never looked at this as a dance, but I would say that I've learned how to really allow myself to be Kenny. You know what I'm saying? And that's really, really a big deal.